Brothers, our bodies change as we get older, and so do our goals. While back in the days, aesthetics and building muscle and looking good was at the forefront, now we also want to make sure that we are physically and mentally strong and as healthy as we can be. If you want to reduce the risk of suffering from a crippling disease up to 42%, you have to train. And one of the best tools that you can pick up is a kettlebell. And that's the workout that I'm going to show you in this video. Train or die. Grüezi miteinander, Gregory von Lebe Stark here. Before we get started, I have a gift for you. A 30-day kettlebell workout challenge for free. Check the first link in the description. The kettlebell is a powerful tool because it touches all bases of human performance and builds important physical qualities such as strength, muscle, aesthetics, speed, and endurance. We have two major protocols. In the first protocol, we focus on building strength and muscle. And in protocol number 2, we focus on strength endurance to build a solid and strong heart. For the first protocol, we use 2 kettlebells and we have 5 exercises for various amounts of reps. After we have done all 5 exercises, we have 1 set. We set the timer for 6 minutes and we do as many sets as possible in these 6 minutes. After we have completed those 6 minutes, we have 1 round and we do 2 rounds total. In protocol number 2 of the Train or Die workout, we focus on strength endurance. We have 3 exercises that we do for 2 minutes each. This equals 6 minutes of work. Unbroken, we want to do it non-stop. After we have done all 3 exercises, we have 1 set and we do 2 sets total. This is an intense protocol and you want to do it at least once per week for the next 30 days if you are just getting started. Exercise number 1 is the gorilla row. We do 8 reps of this exercise. You lean over the kettlebell, you hinge, you make sure you have a straight back, and then you pull the kettlebells up like a gorilla. Exercise number 2 is the Renegade Row, a beastly exercise, and we do 6 reps total. The Renegade Row combines a push-up with a plank row. Shoulder width stance over the kettlebell. You go down into the push-up position. Now push up, come back up. You roll with your right arm. Then you go back down into the push-up, back up, and then you roll with your left arm. Exercise number 3 is the Seesaw Press. 4 reps total. As you might have noticed, we decrease the amount of reps because the exercises get so much harder and tougher. You clean both kettlebells up into the rack position. Keep your elbows close to your body. Now you press 1 kettlebell up while the other kettlebell rests in the rack position. You bring that 1 kettlebell back down and then you press up with the other side. Exercise number 4 is the reverse lunge and we do 2 reps total. And this is a special one because we want to chain exercise 4 and 5 together. So you don't drop the kettlebells back down to the floor, but you keep them in the rack position. And as they are in the rack position, you want to go into a reverse lunge first with your left leg, touch down, and then come back up, and then the other leg. Touch down and come back up. Exercise number 5 is the double front squat. And you might have guessed it, since we have already the kettlebells up in the rack position, we chain exercise 3, 4, and 5 together. So while the kettlebells rest in the rack, we go down into a front squat, chest up, knees out, inhale, and as we come up, we exhale. And now we can drop the kettlebells to the floor, and this is 1 set. Let's check out the exercises of protocol number 2. When we focus on strength endurance in order to build a strong heart. Exercise number 1 is the clean. You clean the kettlebell up in the rack position and you drop it back down into the backswing. Simple, yet requires a lot of technique. Here's what you want to look out for. As you clean the bells up in the rack position and you drop it back down, you want to stab your feet into the floor. Stabbing your feet into the floor activates your strongest muscles, your hips, which are responsible for heaving the bell up into the rack position. With exercise number 2, here comes the jerk. The jerk is an explosive exercise where you have the kettlebell in the rack position and now you use the power from your legs to press the kettlebell overhead or almost throw the kettlebell overhead, and then you rack the kettlebell back down into the rack position. Crucial point right here, you want to make sure that the elbow has contact with the hip in order to transfer the energy that's coming from your legs into your arms and by extension into the kettlebell. We finished the strength endurance part with the snatch. Again, we follow a perfect protocol where the exercises lend themselves well to chain them together. So exercise number 3 is the snatch. You drop the kettlebell into the backswing, you keep the arm extended, you lean back, and then you use the power from your hips, stabbing your feet into the floor in order to throw or catapult the kettlebell overhead, securing it overhead, and then you drop it back down into the backswing. Since we only have one kettlebell, these exercises are unilateral and we have 2 minutes per exercise. We want to split the volume equally between left and right. As a powerful finisher, we want to add in a carry variation. I'm a huge fan of farmer's walks in all kinds of variants. So the kind of variant that we do, we call it the farmer's life. You start in a suitcase position, you cover your distance, then you clean the kettlebell up into the rack position. Again, you cover your distance, and then you finalize the farmer's life. In the top fixation, you jerk it up, and then you cover your distance as well. And afterwards, you want to dismantle the exercise. This means from the top fixation, it goes back down into the rack, and then back down into the suitcase position. This is a powerful workout that can give you a lot of bang for your buck, and this is exactly what kettlebells are known for. And since we touch on all these important physical qualities that I've mentioned in the beginning, there's another powerful aspect of kettlebell training. Since it does everything all at once, you will save a lot of time. Here's the next step that you have to do. Like the video, consider subscribing, share it with a friend, and if you made it this far, consider becoming a Lebe Stark member and join the House of Stark. Exclusive content, exclusive workout, exclusive live group classes via Zoom, where I'll get to know you on a personal level. So awesome. It's all included in the membership, and you can get started for only $1 today. Check the link right now.